What's up, you guys? It's your boy Nidhi. I know it's been a while, but we're back at it with another video. And, just for now, it's only like rambling. Let's just go right into it. We'll be doing AM by Arctic Monkeys today. I haven't heard like a full album by Arctic Monkeys like at all. And I think the only song which I heard from them is the main like big hit, Do I Wanna Know? Which, I mean, we'll get to when we'll listen to it. But okay, before we start, let's just say, um, like a lot of people, even like surrounding me, I really like Arctic Monkeys. I mean, they're like one of the biggest rock acts of our like generation or whatever. And unlike Imagine Dragons, which we've listened to almost a month ago, I'm expecting some like actual rock music, not just whatever was going on that Imagine Dragons album. But without further ado, let's just start with track number one, which is Do I Wanna Know? Yeah, they're like a recognizable group. No wonder why it is so popular. Yeah, the verses feel very empty, I'll be honest. But yeah. Okay, so that was Do I Wanna Know? Now, I kinda lied about not really knowing much about them. I know that the critical reception for most of their works is not like necessarily positive, but I'm going in like an open mind. And this track, it's again like I heard it before. I heard it like online. It just it is popular on TikTok or whatever. And like the main riff, I mean it's very recognizable, but it doesn't necessarily feel like, you know, the most, I guess, innovative thing ever. I'm trying to say it like it's it kind of sounds like something you'd hear in a car commercial. I mean, like lots of people think describe like this kind of music this way. And lyric-wise, I mean, it's rather simple to understand. Just kind of talking some kind of obsessive, paranoid lover who's talking about, I guess, like being drunk at night and like just talking all these things. I mean, it literally says, where was it? The nights are mainly made for saying things that you can say tomorrow day. This is a pretty interesting line. Kinds, I guess, fits the picture that, they're trying to portray with this track. And so again, like as I said, the verses feel rather empty and, like this big gargantuan chorus is kind of like the main appeal of the track. And still, I mean, it's cool. I don't know how the rest of this album will go. I just, in advance, it'll probably be like a highlight for me. Let's just go to the next track, track number two, which is Are You Mine with, wow, a track with over a billion streams. There are actually 4 tracks which have over a billion streams. So let's just continue. I'm a puppet on a string, Tracy, and I can't help myself, alright. One of them says, are you mine? Well, are you mine? Are you mine? Are you mine? In case I'm mistaken, I just wanna hear you say you got me, baby. Are you mine? She's a silver lining, Lone Ranger riding through an open space in my mind. Are you mine? Okay, that was Are You Mine. Another like rather enjoyable track. I mean, it absolutely makes sense why it is so big. It kind of feels like your average radio rock song from 2010s with some like extra steps. Like again, before we go further, I want to say that it sounds very 2014 if it makes sense. I'm not really saying like it is a bad thing, but I'm just saying. And yeah, like the instrumentation was pretty cool. I like that the drums were somewhat varied, not just playing into the very simple pattern. I really like this little like instrumental part before the pre-chorus. Lyric-wise, I kind of start to think like that the whole album will be about some like last, I guess, like very drunken laugh, just like about nightlife. I don't know. It just feels like this album just paints typical picture of what is considered like a fast life or whatever, like for a white guy in mid 2010s, just hitting on chicks, whatever, in like random bars, getting drunk, getting high, whatever. And like it's again like whatever the relationship is painted here is probably not gonna last. It's just kind of like whatever, just a one night stand for him. But let's just continue with the next track. Kind of like the first deep cut. And again, like I'm looking at the numbers, like these numbers are insane. These numbers are really big for me. Yeah, like we have a deep cut with 242 million streams. Insane. On for the road. I thought it was dark outside. I thought it was dark outside. So we all go back to yours and you sit and talk to me on the floor. There's no need to show me around, baby. I feel like I've been here before. I've been wondering where the late to when you tell everybody to go. Will you pour me one for the road? The mixture hits you hard. Don't get that sinking feeling. Don't fall apart. Some out of tune guitar. The soundtrack to disaster. One for the road. So we all go back to yours and you sit and talk to me on the floor. Okay, so that was One for the Rose. I mean, it makes sense why it is a deep cut. I didn't find the chorus to be necessarily catchy. Matter of fact, I kinda like I really dislike the chorus on this track. This kind of rapid inspired delivery. I don't think it necessarily fits, to this very, I guess you can say, like white rock album. But whatever. The request here just kind of continued the same themes. One for the road, classic saying, like describing a last drink before leaving someplace, whatever. It's just nothing really much to talk about. I guess it's like the first track on this album to feature a proper guitar solo, but there really like isn't much to talk about. It's just kind of average pop rock song without like really any additional extra steps, unlike Are You Mine? But whatever. Check number 4, Arabella. I know what it means, but let's just. Oh, Arabella is a name. I see.
My days end best when the sunset gets itself behind that little lady sitting on the passenger side. It's much less picturesque without her catching the light. The horizon just smiles into your mind and soul. You can be sure. That's magic in a cheetah print, though just a slip. Underneath it, I hold ice cream. I can have one of those organic cigarettes that you smoke. Drops a lip, round a Mexican coat. Makes you wish that you were the buyer.
Okay, that was Arabella. I mean, Arabella, my bad. Yeah, I kind of don't really have much to say. I mean, it feels like this track was produced differently. I don't know if that's the case, but this one like felt extremely compressed, extremely plain. Like as much as people, some people tend to hate, do I wanna know? I think it's like it feels like very, spacious, like it has volume to it, unlike I guess like Arabella. And lyric wise there also like isn't really much to talk about. He just kinda, I don't know, creepily describes some girl named Arabella, how she got this and that, whatever. I don't really care about the lyrical motive being painted here, but whatever. I'm just hoping that, it will pick up with other tracks. Because like I'm on track 4, I'm already kind of starting to feel this bot, which is not a good thing, you know. Let's just go to, well, on the least stream tracks on the album, which is not really a good sign. I want it all. Track number. Wow. Okay, well, that was really just like an half a burger of a track. I know. It just feels like much shorter than, its initial runtime. Nothing much has been said here. Not really like, I guess instrumentally, there aren't like any real progression. That's aren't really like any interesting moments. It just kind of feels like aged. I mean, like this album came out in 2014, and even for 2000, I mean, 13, and even for 2014, this track just sounds, I don't know, like an amped up classic rock song from like 80s or 90s, and um, it totally makes sense why it is like one of the least streams. I mean, like the second, yeah, it seems to be the second least streamed track on the album. Yeah, whatever. Let's just definitely like a low light. Let's just go to wow, number one Party Anthem. I'm a bit scared to press play, but sure.
Call out the search for your soul, or put it on hold again. She's having a sly and a smoke. She calls the folks who run this, her oldest friends. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Number one, party anthem. Before the moment's gone, number one, party anthem. Yeah, yeah. The look I blew, the rush I blew, the she's with me is the galley shrub, the shelter books, the camera books, the black and white, the color dust, the good party anthem.
I guess we're on the streak of just really like boring pop rock songs. Like this one was going for a more, I guess, like slower ballad-like uh, type of songs. And at the end, we had like all these, somewhat like grants. I guess it was like, I mean, I couldn't really catch what kind of instrument it was, but it tries to like paint a very like grand atmosphere, which I don't think necessarily achieved. Yeah, this probably like even more boring than I wanted all. At least like lyric-wise, I mean, somewhat interesting from what I understand. Just like talking about, I guess like not really enjoying a party or whatever, and waiting. I mean, just like hoping that at least like a piece of music, some kind of number one party. Maybe just if we're talking about music, maybe just can be like literally anything else described as number one party anthem that will save the vibe, I guess. And yeah, I guess that's it. I was expecting this track to be, some kind of maybe even slightly cringy, like party rock song, but I got this ballad instead. Okay, let's just go to like actually the least streamed track on the album, Mad Sounds. I'm hoping, I mean, I'm expecting this to be really boring. Like these two track runs, they're like Mad Sounds and Fireside, two tracks with very low streaming numbers. I hope they will be like, somewhat interesting, but I don't know. This is another ballad. Another slow tempo song.
Mad sounds of those wild nights. Run, but you cannot hide. You sit and try sometimes, but you just can't figure out what went wrong. Then out of nowhere and hit you with an ooh la la la, ooh la la la.
What the fuck is this shit? Oh, there'll be more of that in the outro. Yeah, I'm sad to inform, but it is another like completely boring track. I don't like this at all. It like at least like number one Party Anthem just kind of I guess fine for the background. This song was just like actively and it just felt hard to get through for me, especially like those oh la 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 parts at the ends, and I don't know, they make me cringe internally. I need some stimulation, I guess. But no, I will not be like stopping the album to take any breaks. Let's just continue with the next track, which is Fireside.
But that place on memory lane you like still looks the same, but something about it's changed. I'm not sure if I should show you what I found. Has it gone for good, or is it coming back around? Isn't it out? And I thought I was yours forever. Or maybe I was mistaken, but I just cannot manage to make it through the day without thinking of you lately. I'm not sure if I should show you what I found.
Okay, that was Fireside. I mean, it feels like the album kind of picked up in quality or whatever, because it feels like a little bit more, I guess, entertaining, a little bit more stimulating. I really like this track instrumentally, especially compared to whatever I had to go through on the past like four tracks. I like those little like electronic sniffy sounds in the back. Overall, like the atmosphere was very pleasant. The instrumental break of like the guitar solo was actually rather interesting, and it's like overall a pretty enjoyable deep cut. But like there really isn't much you can say. Structure-wise, it's very simple. Lyric-wise, it's very simple. So yeah, so let's just go to the next track, which is wow, a big hit, like a really big hit. Why'd you only call me when you're high? I think I heard it from, I don't really remember. 1.7 billion streams. Let's just continue.
Now it's 3 in the morning, and I'm trying to change your mind. Left you multiple missed calls, and to my message you replied. Why'd you only call me when you're high? High. Why'd you only call me when you're high? Why'd you only call me when you're high? Why'd you only ever call me when you're high?
I'll be honest, I don't really understand why it is such a big hit. To me, like it sounds very average. There is like any real like distinctive characteristics. This chorus is, I wouldn't really even call it like a proper chorus, just kind of repeating the same phrase in kind of not a very sound way. I don't know. To me, it feels rather, and yeah, like as I've said, average. Not really like as catchy as hitting as the other two hits which we went over in the beginning. I see like that the outro is actually the most streamed track on the album, which is rather interesting. But we'll get to it. Lyric-wise, this track, I mean, I haven't been really talking about the lyric sides of things, but like as I said at the very beginning, everything just kind of seemed to paint the same picture. Just kind of white, drunk, high parties, lust, love, everything just like feeling like extremely 2010s, if it makes sense. I mean, just like some kind of concept in my head painted by this picture, you know, which I can't really like describe fully. I mean, I'm trying to see it again with like all this what they said before, but it's not really like something rather interesting or intriguing. Also, track number 10, Snap Out of It.
What's been near enough? I gotta tell you the truth, yeah. I wanna grab those shoulders and shake, baby, snap out of it. I get the feeling I left it too late, but baby, snap out of it. If that watch don't continue to swing, I'll fat lady fancies having a thing. I'll be here waiting ever so patiently for you to snap out of it. Girl, a spell you're hypnotized. Darling, how could you be so blind? I wanna grab both your shoulders and shake, baby, snap out of it. I get the feeling I left it too late, but baby, snap out of it. If that watch don't continue to swing, I'm a fat lady fancies having a thing. I'll be here waiting.
Well, I understand why it doesn't have like as big numbers as, Watching Con when you're high. It is definitely like one of the catchiest tracks by far. I mean, like, especially like, compared to what else going on, in this like track run. And I mean, it's definitely like a hardest for me. It's felt very, it's again, like as I said, catchy. I think there's like overall like the texture. I mean, like the sounds actually presented here is rather pleasant. It doesn't even like really feel like an average 2014 pop rock song. It had like, I guess, like it's again like textures, sounds. Like there was like this backing atmospheric like sounds in the background, which kind of make it like stand out from all the other tracks. And like the narrative painted here is also pretty interesting. Kind of like describing a girl falling in love with Alex Turner and kind of comparing it to, I guess, like being hypnotized or being like under a magic spell and trying to snap her out of it. Like, you snap someone else who is hypnotized. Definitely highlights it again, like I said. Very cool. Let's just go to check number 11, which is knee socks. Okay. Has the album's best song is tucked away just before it ends. Well, let's see if it is the best song here.
You got the lights on in the afternoon, and the night place and time. When the zero's standing on the 24-hour clock, when you know who's calling, even though the number is blocked. When you walk around your house wearing a staggering cost, and your knees up. You were a stranger in my phone book. I was acting like I knew, 'cause I had nothing to lose. When the winter's in full swing and your dreams just aren't coming true, ain't it funny what y'all do? When the zero's standing on the 24-hour clock, when you know who's calling, even though the number is blocked. When you walked around your house with
I really just like this chorus. It's very funny.
knees up.
Uh,
Late afternoon, ghost in your room that you always thought didn't approve. Main Street, you could be my baby. You and me could have been a team, each other half of a king and queen seat. Like the beginning of Main Street, you could be my baby. You and me could have been a team, each other half of a king and queen seat. Like the beginning of Main Street, you could be my baby.
well, it was not the best track on the album. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Oh, it's just kind of. I mean, here's again, like it felt much more alive than all the deep cuts, which I really hate for being so boring. But I think like the chorus really ruins this track. I don't know, like maybe just me, but this kind of dun 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 dun. I find this shit to be extremely annoying. I don't know what to really say. And I guess lyric-wise, I mean, it's just kind of, I don't know, feels very like, I guess actually obsessive about, some kind of, like, I guess like his girl talking about, I don't know, how she walking around in knee socks. It's kind of, it's kind of, it feels weird. I don't know how to really feel about it. And now we're at the last track. Wow, can you believe it? I Wanna Be Yours, which, as I mentioned before, the the biggest track on the album, even bigger than Do I Wanna Know. And maybe I heard it before, but I don't really feel like. So I'll just continue.
I wanna be your vacuum cleaner, breathing in your dust. You call the shots, babe. I just wanna be yours. Secrets I have held in my heart are harder to hide than I thought. Maybe I just wanna be yours. I wanna be yours. I wanna be yours. Wanna be yours. Wanna be a steady lotion. Hold your hair in deep devotion. At least as deep as the Pacific Ocean. Now wanna be yours. Wanna be yours. Wanna be yours. Wanna be yours.
I'm really confused why it is the biggest shake on the album. It felt like, at least for me, on the same level of, whatsoever is like all of the deep cuts. It was very, I don't know, like boring, very like slow. The chorus just like repeats in the same phrase, not even like in any like catchy or interesting way. I mean, it's instrumental-wise, it's I guess like pretty cool. By the end, when I get like all those weird sounds, it feels like somewhat grand. But it's like I really don't understand why it has like over 2 billion streams. But I mean, sure, whatever. But I mean, it was the last track, me, and we're done with the album. So what I want to say is that I'm kind of disappointed by the album, if I'll be completely honest. I heard they want to know before. I kind of expected more tracks to follow the same formula. Just kind of being, pop, alternative rock tracks with very catchy choruses, some like atmospheric instrumentation around them, whatever. But a lot of this album is kind of feels like very slow, very boring, very empty. It goes for lots of like balladry type of sounds, which I don't think necessarily fits. I don't think they really pull off this kind of sounds quite well. But still, I could point out at least like 3 tracks. I mean, I guess 2 tracks, because I want to know which kind of work in this formula, which I enjoyed quite a bit, which is I Mine and Snap Out of It. All the other tracks, though, I don't really have much to say. Well, this is probably, yeah, like this is the shortest it took me to make a video. By the way, do you like my shirts? It says the Kitties Club. Wow, shit's crazy. The score, I don't know. I got the feeling just like a 5, not plus and minus, just a 5. I'm don't know really, but yeah, I guess that's it. Oh, and by the way, I'm planning to do like some of the other albums. I heard somewhat good things about this album. I also heard good things about Favorite Was Nightmare. Oh, and also, where was it? Yeah, Fluorescent Adolescent. I heard Fluorescent Adolescent before. It's like a very fun, this jokes inspired track. And I'll be down to check out like this album, maybe even this one, because yet again, like I heard good things about it. But for now, that's it. Let's just, let's